Hey guys, back with a video on this 97 GMC K1500. We pulled all the throttle body injection stuff off and went ahead and went with a carbureted setup. You can see this on my previous videos where I've tore down and pretty much the whole build on this. So I wanted to give you an update on everything and what's going on with this. As far as everything that we've had to do, and some hang-ups along the way as well. So the harness I pretty much just have tucked. There's a lot of stuff I have that still needs to go. It won't be used, so we want to clean up the whole engine compartment, which it is pretty much now. But like I said, I just have it tucked behind the engine, and I'll pull a lot of that back out so I can clean it up even more. But I had to find the wire for the coil, so I'm down to that. Ordered the pigtails for the distributor so I can just plug those in, wire them together, find the tack wire, and then converting over on the throttle linkage. It was a ball style, so I went ahead and put a couple different ends on there for the kickdown cable and the throttle cable. The other issue, since we're not going to need it, there was a port on the intake, on the old intake, factory intake, that this water outlet went to. So we're going to go ahead and pull that. I'll pull the that adapter out of there, and I'll tap it, and I'll just put a plug in it since we're not going to use it. The other one here is going to go back to his heater core, which it's kind of hard to see, it's dark there. And then same for this top hose. So I'll run those two together. There's a 90-degree hose with a factory ran tube that dumps out right around here. So I'll run those two together back into the factory clamp, and then that should be pretty simple. And then here we just have, because we want to run a regulator, we did put a inline low pressure pump on this thing, so we shouldn't have any issues. But it's always nice to be able to see what kind of fuel pressure you have going into your carburetor. So just ran anything backwards, couldn't run anything forward because it would hit the back of the alternator and also going into the water. So I had to run it back, and then I actually had to move this up to clear the vacuum canister on the HEI. That way there's room if you ever do decide to adjust that distributor. It's not going to hit anything. So the next project on this is getting that distributor wired. We've been waiting on plug wires for a while. It shouldn't have been that hard to get, but some reason or another they got lost in the mail. So next thing, we need to run a choke cable. So he wanted a manual choke. It's always nice. I prefer manual myself because sometimes the electronic chokes, they want the engine to warm up, and some vehicles, some engines just don't like to be choked. So he wants that to come out of his cigarette lighter. He doesn't smoke, so I'm going to do away with that, and it'll be hidden in the dash. So that's about it as far as that. We have all brand new hoses for the radiator, brand new aluminum radiator. Alternator's new, water pump's new. I mean, pretty much everything new. Exhaust, AFR heads, intake carb, everything. So getting pretty close on this, hoping get some wiring, get some fuel in this thing. We'll be able to start this up and get some exhaust ran on it, and then we'll be going on to a lift. So we'll get this thing lifted up 4 inches with some 33s. At that time he's gonna he wants to paint the truck, so he's gonna replace all the trim, even though it's in pretty good shape. Headlights, grill, everything's going to get changed, just basically everything external that you see. So other than this truck, we got this thing in here now, old Ford Ranger, just a drag truck. This thing's pretty nice. I mean, it is clean. The owner done a great job on cleaning everything up, painting everything. He has a body shop, so that kind of helps. It's just hard to fit your own stuff in sometimes. Here's the interior. We're going to put a digital 6 Plus on this thing, and the reason is because we are going to be running nitrous. So this is the engine that we just got back from the dyno. This is what it belongs in. I just sat it down in yesterday, and I got the header flanges on there, and we had to mill those out. They come in like an inch square opening, so we had to mill those out. And then this was kind of a chore getting this side on, which you'll have that sometimes, but otherwise there's plenty of room behind the firewall to get in there to work. Again, with this guy, we're waiting on some pieces for throttle linkages. So, getting pretty close on this thing. We're going to get some new hoses, and then he wants to pull that rear end apart, and I'm going to go through it next. This is a 385 cubic inch solid roller. It made 385 on the dyno and 501 torque. He has a 2-speed Cohen Big Dog Power Glide. So this thing should get down 5,500 stall with the trans brake. 1431 tire, 1432, I can't remember, but he's going to be replacing those, and then also he thinks he might be replacing these wheels and tires. I kind of like the old center lines. I think it could be cleaned up and it'll look a lot better, but you could paint them as well. I don't know if I'd go through all that. Then got the Toyota Starlet here, still sitting here. It's come a long way. So we got this thing ready for some tin work, and then plumb bob everything for alignment. This guy wants to got an engine here for it. This is just a 358 small block Chevy, 14-degree heads. Supposedly this thing makes in the high 600 range on horsepower, which is really stout out of a smaller cubic inch like that. But the heads where you make your power, you know, heads, intake, carb, cam, pretty much top ends where you're going to make your power on this thing, or on any engine there. But mocking up, steering, and rack and pinion, and he's going to run a glide in this thing as well. So a couple projects here in the shop. Get these 2 trucks done, and I got another one coming in after that. So hopefully the next couple videos we'll get to hear some music out of both of these, and I'll get videos of that. Hard to see, but this has a real nice job done underneath. You're not going to be able to see, unfortunately, but 9-inch narrowed frame, This truck is a really nice truck. I'm not a Ford guy, but this thing is, like I said, just a nice truck. Yeah, you gotta appreciate something nice no matter what it is. Alright guys, I'll wrap this thing up and we'll make another video here. Probably be a couple days. I'll get these things running and get a video of them running. We'll catch you guys on the next one.